to Get Down to Business, the show all about small business jobs and entrepreneurship, and most importantly, the home of the guru. That's right, the health insurance guru, Tom Miroballi, who you could always reach 7 days a week, almost 24 hours a day, 630-863-3477. Tom, welcome back to the program.
How you guys doing over there?
You know, fantastic. I think you're running around in beautiful weather, but leaving the rest of us hanging. But Tom, you like we said, you're accessible. You answer your phone. You help folks with their health insurance, which is what I want to spend a couple of minutes talking to you about. Tom, what is new and exciting in the world of health insurance and coverage these days?
Well, as far as the Unaffordable Care Act is concerned, it went up to $9,300. Cash out of pocket before the plan starts to cover at 100%. I'm still down there at $2,500 on my PPO plans through Golden Rule United Healthcare. And as you know, my plans do not include the mandatory maternity coverage, but you have to go through underwriting. So if you have insulin-dependent diabetes or cancer within the last 5 years, you're not going to get my plan. I would refer you to the Affordable Care Act and see how that goes. But a lot of doctors are not taking the Affordable Care Act. That's why I call it the Unaffordable Care Act, because you go to a doctor and they say, oh, that's not covered. You know, I mean, what good is it? It's getting worse and worse year after year.
Well, that's important, and I know that you know how to direct people if they need that sort of that guaranteed acceptance based on pre-existing conditions. But also, if folks don't have a need for certain coverages, you are able to find them the affordable options, which is really important. So, Tom, I always love to pick your brain about the calls that are coming into the Tom Miroballi Health Insurance Hotline, which again is 630-863-3477. What kind of questions or random inquiries are coming in that may be relevant and applicable to some of our listeners?
Well, they all ask if I'm affiliated with the Affordable Care Act, and I say no. But I do know about the Affordable Care Act. I have to know because I do groups, and in groups there are people with pre-existing conditions that they have to take the people with the pre-existing conditions, which is the only good thing about the Affordable Care Act. Now, once they get into a group, if they do have or have a spouse or children with pre-existing conditions, the group can take them on anytime during the year and cover all their pre-existing conditions. Now, the unfortunate part about the group is that when they come up for renewal and they see this child's got this man has that, the wife has this, the wife is 3 months pregnant, et cetera, the rates go up for the entire group. So that's kind of the stab in the back, that happens with group plans, but at least they get the coverage for pre-existing.
Sure. And we're having this conversation, Tom, at the end of February 23, which sort of important timeline. I can't believe Q1 of 2023 is already almost out the door. Are there any call it legislation or changes that you are tracking and that you want to make folks aware of? Any timelines that you think people should be aware of as it relates to either their family's medical coverage or their business medical coverage?
Well, on both plans, both situations, I can get people with pre-existing conditions on in the individual market. Let's say, for example, a man, 63 years old, a wife 61, a son 23, and a girl 21. Let's say the husband has insulin-dependent diabetes. Well, what I can do is put that person on the Affordable Care Act through Blue Cross Blue Shield at around $900 a month. And the rest of the family, they can go on the short-term major medical renewable plans at any time during the year. And in that particular case, it would cut down their bill dramatically. For example, if all four of those people were on the ACA with the $9,100 total cash out of pocket for this year, $18,200 for the family, that cost would be $2,350. And if I put them on my Golden Rule United Healthcare family plan with a $5,000 cumulative deductible, in other words, all four people contribute to the $5,000 cumulative deductible, that cost is $1,435 a month. So, I mean, where are you going to go? You're saving $1,000 a month just in the premium, and then they have a cumulative $5,000 deductible instead of a total out of pocket of $18,200.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty big difference in dollars.
Sure is. And that's why we love you, Tom, because you keep track of these things so we don't have to. And with so much good information, you shop around and make sure that everybody's getting the coverage that they need for the prices that they can afford, which is great. Again, I've been chatting with the guru of everything health insurance, Tom Miroballi. Tom, I want to make sure our listeners can get in touch with you. What is your phone number?
630-863-3477. Again, that's 630-863-3477. I'm available 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. If I don't answer the phone for whatever reason, leave a message and I will get back to you as soon as I get back in the office.
Fantastic. And the website is, I know, healthplanchicago.com. But again, 630-863-3477. Tom Miroballi, appreciate you as always joining us. I look forward to having you back on in a couple of weeks to continue our conversation about everything health insurance. We'll be right back on Get Down to Business.